Welcome back, dear colleagues. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of scientific article writing. Have you ever wondered what makes a scientific article introduction captivating and engaging? Well, you're in luck. In this video, we'll provide you with some valuable tips and tricks on how to write an interesting scientific article introduction. So, let's get started. The introduction of a scientific article is crucial as it sets the stage for the entire study. It should not only provide an overview of the research topic, but also grab the reader's attention and convey the significance of the study. Here are some key elements to consider while crafting an engaging introduction. Start with a captivating hook. Just like any good story, a scientific article introduction needs a hook to draw in the reader. You can begin with a thought-provoking question, a surprising fact, or a compelling story related to your research area. The aim is to spark curiosity and make the reader eager to continue reading. 2. Provide context and background information. Once you have the reader's attention, it's important to provide context and background information. Briefly explain the current state of knowledge in the field, and highlight any gaps or unanswered questions that your research aims to address. This helps the reader understand the significance of your study and its relevance to the broader scientific community. 3. State the objective or research question. Clearly state the objective or research question of your study. This should be concise and specific, outlining what you intend to achieve or investigate. Make sure it aligns with the context and background information you provided earlier. 4. Highlight the methodology and approach. Next, give a brief overview of the methodology and approach in previous studies that you intended to employ in your research. This helps the reader understand how you conducted the study and sets the stage for the subsequent sections of your article. However, keep in mind that the detailed methodology will be discussed in the methods section, so avoid going into too much detail at this stage. 5. Mention the main findings. If you have preliminary or key findings, it's a good idea to mention them briefly based on the previous studies. This creates anticipation and generates interest in the reader to explore the results section later in the article. However, avoid presenting all the results here, save the details for the appropriate sections. 6. State your hypothesis. Lastly, it's a good practice to mention your hypothesis. However, some journals prefer to keep this in the methodology section. This part will be covered in details in another video. When writing a scientific article introduction, there are several common mistakes that should be avoided. Here are some of them. Ensure that your introduction clearly communicates the purpose and objective of your study. Avoid using vague or ambiguous language that may confuse the reader. Be concise and straightforward in explaining the research question or objective. Excessive background information. While providing context and background information is important, be careful not to overwhelm the reader with excessive details. Focus on the key points that are directly relevant to your study, and avoid unnecessary tangents or lengthy historical explanations. Repetition. Avoid repeating information that will be covered in later sections of the article, such as the methodology or the results. The introduction should provide an overview and set the stage for the study, but save the detailed discussions for their respective sections. Lack of engagement. The introduction should engage the reader and spark their interest. Avoid writing a dry, purely factual introduction. Instead, try to incorporate a captivating hook, intriguing questions, or interesting anecdotes to grab the reader's attention right from the start. Overgeneralization. Be cautious about making broad generalizations or sweeping statements without sufficient evidence or support. Ensure that your statements are accurate and supported by relevant literature or previous research in the field. Inadequate citation of sources. It's important to properly cite and reference the relevant literature in your introduction. Failing to do so can lead to accusations of plagiarism and may weaken the credibility of your article. Make sure to cite the appropriate sources and give credit to the original. Lack of organization. The introduction should have a logical and coherent flow. Avoid jumping between different ideas or topics without proper transitions. Ensure that the information is presented in a structured manner, leading the reader from the general context to the specific research question. Overstating the significance. While it is important to convey the significance of your study, be cautious about overstating its importance or making exaggerated claims. Be honest and objective about the contributions of your research without hyperbole. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can enhance the quality and effectiveness of your scientific article introduction, making it more engaging and impactful for your readers. Crafting an engaging scientific article introduction requires a combination of creativity, clarity, and precision. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to writing an introduction that captivates readers and sets the stage for your research. That's it for today's video. We hope you found these insights helpful. As always, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Until next time, stay curious.